Welcome into final quarter. I'm Kirsten Keller, subbing in tonight for Chris Tavares. A full slate of games on tap as week 2 of high school playoffs concluded. Tonight's winner goes on to Sac Joaquin Section semifinals. Let's waste no time and see who comes up victorious. Our game of the week features just the Jesuit Marauders pay a visit to Rockland Thunder. Thunder coming off a bye week as the Marauders defeat Modesto's Gregory Jaguars to advance. A packed house to get things rolling. After a long drive, Rockland running back Mason Silva over the line, and he'll get Rockland on the board first. And they're not finished. Quarterback Joey Roberts to Elias Brown, and you can feel the energy. Thunder laying on the points. Later on the game, offense will fuel the defense. Jesuit picked off by Eli Hardy. Rockland capitalizes, defeats Jesuit 34-13. Winner takes on to the next game.
Jesuit had a great film. They win the line of scrimmage in most of their games, and we knew the game was going to come down to that kind of the trenches, and it might not be the most aesthetically pleasing to the fans up there, but someone had to win the line of scrimmage tonight. I think our guys did a pretty good job of that.
Next up, Vacaville taking on Manteca. The winner will face off Rockland. Buffaloes coming off a bye. Despite the cold, that won't stop fans from coming out. Bulldogs defeated Lodi Flames to advance early in the first quarter. Manteca won't waste any time. Quarterback Hudson Wyatt to running back Bryson Davis. 5, 10, 15, let's call that 45 yards, runs, and a score. Manteca leads by 6 in the next drive. The Buffaloes to Florida State commit Blake Nicholson on the outside. Vacaville down 14. Bulldogs go for a score. Look, if you think he goes over the line, in the right corner of your screen, he hits a wall. Manteca's defense holding it down. A solid win for Manteca, who would defeat Vacaville 42-0. Heading over to Division 1, to Bulldog Nation, the top-seeded Folsom Bulldogs. Fresh off a bye week and ready for a battle with the Sheldon Huskies of South Sac. Sheldon coming off a win over Lincoln of Stockton last week. Folsom already up 7-0. Austin Mack caps off another scoring drive, finding the Notre Dame commit Rico Flores, shaking off the Huskies defenders, putting Folsom up 14-0 after the opening quarter. Now to a play you're going to see later. In our broadcast, check this out. It's Folsom Greco Carrillo on special teams blocks the punt, holds onto the football, and watches him takes off. It's one of the most impressive plays we've seen this season. Folsom wins in a landslide in the Battle of the Dogs. They advance to the semifinals with a victory 52-8. We're headed out to South to Elk Grove, the Folsom Bulldogs meeting the winner of this one next week. The Monterey Trail Mustangs storming with the field with a sledgehammer. TJ Ewing's group earning the bye last week, welcoming the Modesto Central Catholic Raiders. And his team showed exactly that. Roger Kapna's no stranger to the section playoffs tonight. Tyler Wentworth with the Raiders quarterback putting Central Catholic on the board first, rolling out into the end zone. Raiders lead 7-0 after the first quarter. Second quarter, more Raiders, and Joel Roberts forces his way to the end zone like a beast. Central Catholic takes the 2-score lead. Raiders just taking care of business on the offense. Shout out to the defense, though. Monterey Trail intercepted by Rollin Brown. Pass play there. Central Catholic forcing multiple turnovers in this one. Mustangs would show some fight, scoring before the half thanks to a fake punt leading into the offense. And that leads to Ali Kohler, punches it in the score. Mustangs on the board. Central Catholic took a 21-7 lead in the half and steamrolled from there. Catholic will face the Folsom Bulldogs on Friday in the semifinals. Up next, we're headed south to Galt, a big matchup in Division 5, a tilt between a number 3 seed and a very strong 6 seed. We just had to send Fox 40's Eric Rucker to check things out. Rucker?
The cheerleaders themselves in playoff form, and this one destined to be a classic. Liberty Ranch here in Galt, the undefeated team hosting a very, very good Dixon Rams side. Let's get right to the highlights. First 150 fans getting an American flag on this Veterans Day. We start in the second quarter. Liberty Ranch up 7-0 until Gavin O'Brien doubles that lead to 14-0. Ensuing kickoff, though, and here come the Rams. Elijah Montgomery nearly taking this one all the way back. Next play, and it's quarterback Jed Harris. He'll finish it off 14-7 at the half. Second half now. Big defensive play. O'Brien again, this time, of course, on the other side of the ball, the huge interception. Liberty quarterback Kaimani Fanica making it 21-7. And this is where it gets wild. After a Dixon score to cut the lead to 7, Liberty goes for a field goal, and it's blocked. Luis Torres all the way the other way, 21-20 after a missed extra point. Under 5 minutes to go now, and Harris going up top to Jordan Segmani. He's in for the score. A 2-point conversion, that's going to make it 28-21. A few minutes to go, Liberty looking to tie it up, but they fumble. Rams recover, and that is it. Final score in this one, 28-21. And we told you it was going to be an instant classic, and that's exactly what it was. A game that saw more twists than an M. Night Shyamalan movie. The Dixon Rams are moving on, handing Liberty Ranch its first loss of the season. In Galt, I'm Eric Rucker for Final Quarter and Fox 40 News.
Thanks, Rucker. Back to Division I, the Elk Grove Thundering Herd taking on the Oak Ridge Trojans. Cheerleaders loud and proud, and the Trojan student section is hyped. We pick it up before the half. Oak Ridge Maddox Varela to Tyler Guthmiller. Wait for it. He looks in the corner, finds him. And the extra point is going to be good. Trojans will lead by 23. Maddox will keep it going. He's going to look for the one and only tight end, Jackson Taylor. And they'll move the chains. Few plays later, you're going to see this one also possibly later in the show. This one-handed catch. Watch this. Sebastian Sutton. Oak Ridge finishes on top 37-14. The Trojans will meet the Turlock Bulldogs next week. Turlock stunned the St. Mays Rams and 11 over a 2 seed, 51-50 tonight in Stockton. The playoffs are obviously the best of the best from the regular season, and our Play of the Week nominations are the best of the best from the first round. Let's take a look. Our first nominee for Play of the Week, it's Folsom's Greco Carrillo with the blocked punt, but that's not all. Scoops it and takes it back. Beats the punter to the end zone. Folsom's block and touchdown, our first nominee for Top Play. Second one, of course, comes to us from Oak Ridge. That one-handed catch you just saw by Sebastian Sutton. Nice, and he gets the score and the win. Last but certainly not least, from the Dixon Rams special teams, a blocked field goal. And Luis Torres, hopefully I'm saying that right, scoops it, but he takes it back for 97 yards the other way. Dixon's Luis Torres, our third option for the Play of the Week. As always, head over to fox40.com where you can vote on which play you think should be crowned our Play of the Week. We'll announce the winner on Monday night during our 6 o'clock newscast.